there, John. How you doing?
All good, Rob. Yes, keeping well. Getting through the latest lockdown. Looking forward to getting back to golf, but yeah, keeping busy as we can. So
It's been a long January, mate, hasn't it?
a very, very long January. Yes. So I'm glad to see the back of January and yeah, slightly better weather today. So looking forward to hopefully the spring and a more positive outlook on the year.
Definitely, the sun is shining, and it's a shame actually to shut it out behind me there. So
yeah, we can see it coming through.
Yeah. So yeah, welcome to Lockdown Learning, everyone. So in this episode, John and I are going to really discuss many things really based all around the success of online coaching, keeping our clients engaged, and also meeting a whole host of new clients as well over the last few weeks since the turn of the new year. It's been a seriously tough time, very, very different to the last lockdown, mainly with the weather. I think we need to spare a thought for those families who have been going through some real tragic times as well. So please, hope you're all staying safe, everyone, and hopefully there is an end in sight, and we'll be back out there really, really soon. So we're going to kickstart, John. You've got the LLG cap on, the Ladies Love Golf logo there, the new Ladies Love Golf logo.
Yes, the new logo, which is it's partly because I wanted to put the new logo and also hide my hair, which is growing increasingly longer with the lockdown and no hairdressers open. So yeah, a dual purpose of the cap there, which is
looking good, mate. It's looking good. You can send me one through the post.
Absolutely.
I think you said I'll put a whole load of trust in my 13-year-old son to give me a little bit of a trim actually this morning. So yeah, that was an experience. So John, LLG, it's going great, isn't it? And it's had a facelift.
It has, yeah. So obviously this happened last year, but we've done some great work with taking on some marketing support and doing a rebrand. Really freshening up the brand, make it really inclusive to attract women, up and down the country, all ages and abilities. So a complete rebrand, and we're working hard behind the scenes to keep pushing it forward and reach more women around the country. And I guess since COVID as well, it's sort of really catapulted the digital side of the business forward. And we've done some good things for the rebrand, the website, offering coaching services, which we'll come on to. Ladies can access even in lockdown, which is really important. As you know, obviously with LLG being at 3 Hammers for over 5 years, it's such a social environment, such a physical interaction, which has made it so successful. So it's just having that pivot and adapting to try and how can we keep going through these times and keep ladies engaged and keep that social interaction. So the whole website rebrand, and that's allowed a bit of a platform and a hub for ladies to still come together digitally until we can get back physically.
Right.
So, yeah.
So you've been doing some great stuff, which we're going to go into a little bit more detail. So 3 years at the 3 Hammers, growing the LLG brand. I mean, you've been there now, must be close on 8, isn't it?
I think it's coming up to 8. Yeah. 8 years. Yeah, it's a
good effort.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. In his junior coordinator on our first meet, and obviously help grow the academy to where it is now, and great to see the academy still bustling and the juniors, the families, individual lessons still going strong at such a great venue and academy. So yeah, really pleased now to head up the ladies side of things and really push that side forward. So yeah, 8 years, I think, this February.
Yeah. I think we both share a birthday. I'm 9, you're 8, and Rory, good on Rory there, just on his 7th year, and he's moved on to pastures new. Yeah. But speaking of which, with the success of the Ladies Love Golf initiative at the 3 Hammers, you've actually launched a number of new venues now, haven't you? Which has been great, doing what you've done in the actual current climate with COVID. It's been a bit stop-start, but I know you've got some exciting new venues on the horizon.
Yeah, definitely. And I think it's really helped with this expansion plan. It's been so successful at 3 Hammers, and I've seen personally, and you have, and the coaches have, the impact it's made on people's lives with the women. And COVID's almost probably allowed for us professionals maybe that time to interact and connect a bit more than maybe we would do in a normal circumstance when we're so busy coaching. So it's been great to reach out, and our venues approach LLG as well. They really want to grow the ladies' game and the section. So after our sort of launch at Chilladip in Bolton, since that point we've successfully launched at the beaches in Knutsford, and recently Crossland Heath in Yorkshire. So 2 forward-thinking pros there, Chris Hansen, Ryan Grumbridge, they're set up academy there, and they really want to grow the women's game, and it's going to be great to work with them in a new county as well. So yeah, just reaching out to these venues, seeing, we feel pretty confident we've got a structure which works, which keeps the ladies and invites them into that social environment, great quality, varied coaching, and as we know, create that community of women that's so powerful, and not just offer this 5-week coaching course, but something a bit bigger and grander than that.
Proper pathways, proper exit routes, yeah.
Definitely, yeah, and we've seen it through obviously the Three Hammers, coming in, even for the new ladies coming in, the Learn to Play program, which has been hugely successful at Three Hammers. That entry point, and then what's after that? Well, there's the LLG community. There's your pathway in place, which can accommodate low handicappers, high handicappers, cater for all abilities. So I think having that pathway in place is key to keep the ladies coming back, really.
Definitely. I think as well with the actual centres. I mean, obviously what we've done in the Three Hammers over the last few years, we've built up some great relationships with some local golf clubs as well, of which then gives those exit routes, and local golf clubs have massively benefited from initiatives such as Ladies Love Golf, and I'm sure that will certainly be the case in the future with your new venues, which are spreading out across the UK.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and we, like I say, we've seen that pathway, and these golf clubs benefit from these, female members. So for driving ranges, these clubs and satellite clubs will benefit, locally to these ranges. But your golf clubs coming on board, like your Crossland Heath with Chris and Ryan, they're going to set up an academy at the golf venue. So, for us at Three Hammers, we've not had that 18-hole golf course on site, but these guys have got the club where the ladies can have that full pathway in place in one venue, actually. So yeah, it's going to be exciting to see, how that going up in Yorkshire, and help get them ladies all the way through, and just make it welcoming as we can, friendly, remove the barriers, all the things we've done, over the last few years at Three Hammers. We're looking to replicate and help clubs to really grow their women's section. So
exciting times.
Exciting, yeah. Looking forward to it.
Exciting times. So now I know you've been extremely busy with the online stuff. Me too. I know. Yeah. It's you and I share that same kind of passion where we can't really sit still for too long. Yeah. So we've been it's been very similar with the online stuff, yet very, very different, hasn't it? Now that you've been working with your ladies on your Sunday and Wednesdays doing your live feeds, and also you've been doing your online sessions, from an individual basis. So do you want to tell us a little bit more about that, and how the actual website and the LLG community is actually looking right now?
Yeah, so I'll just share my screen here. So let's get this up here. I think when COVID hit, it was important to us to try and, like I say, reach as many women as we can. So one of the things we did do was we moved to a free offering on the website where women can access the website, all over the country, and just to, like you say, access these live feeds. So I've been consistent through all the lockdowns. Sunday evening, Wednesday evening, 7 o'clock, I come on live. I try and do it live, and it can be nerve-wracking sometimes, and there's some technical issues, but it does show it is real, and I try to make it as real life as I can. So for these sessions here, so the ladies can tune in to the website at 7 o'clock every week, and they can watch it live on the phone, tablet, computer. And as soon as that session's done, it uploads to this members area here. So a lot of ladies like to back watch them, or watch them in their own time. So anyone looking at this video, they can go to our website, sign up for free, and they can access any of these videos here from all the lockdowns and the latest lockdown here. And this is just really quick fire 10-minute sessions, tips on all aspects of the game, which we can really, you can do at home. I try to do things you can do at home, chip in, put in, even little field drills around the house. So yeah, I'll continue this until we get back to it. But it's been really popular. We have around 50, 60 ladies tuning in live, watching it every week. And then obviously we get hundreds of views afterwards in the members area here, just when ladies want to fit it in with their schedule around obviously work and, busy times at the moment. So yeah, that's going really well. So I will keep doing that and keep offering that content to women who want to access it for free. And then, going on from that there, we've taken it one step further. We sent a survey out to the ladies seeing, would they be interested in interactive sessions? So something new, which we're offering and starting early February. But this is going to be a more premium offering. And I've reached out to a few guest speakers here where they can actually jump on Zoom and access some specific content around trying to learn and get ready for the start of the season. So, early February here, we've got Andrew Caldwell doing some fitness and flexibility via Zoom, over an hour session here where they can log in live, see friendly faces, or logging in from around the country, just get that social feel back to the golf really. Nutrition actually made me laugh when I spoke to Ryan. We realized the nutrition session is on Pancake Tuesday. That made me laugh. So
that's what I'm talking about.
Exactly, yeah. So that's my kind of nutrition, but Ryan assures me he's got healthy pancake options, so
sure he has.
And then we've got 3Hammer's own Lyle here. So Lyle's going to go through some psychology and some confidence building and some strategies which you can do just to get you ready for the start of the season. And then again at 3Hammer's Olivia Pearson, she's going to jump on and we're going to go through some equipment, so some female equipment advice, which I think's independent advice on that area. A lot of ladies have some questions on that and how can we help with their equipment, and if they're looking to buy clubs or understand what clubs do in the bag, we're going to go through that. And a little rules quiz is just with all these new rules coming in, the handicap systems, just some informative stuff, keep it fun. Then I'm going to close it out with some, hopefully by this time in March, we'll be, if not back on the golf course, we will be very soon, fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed, yeah. Yeah,
so how we can improve our on-course scoring through little key tips and strategy which are put together from obviously the playing days and the coaching days. So yeah, between the two things, we've got this free layer where ladies can access this anywhere in the country, and then if ladies want to come on and see the friends from around the country, we can do it virtually and just adapt really to the times we're in, and we can still learn, and we know we can as coaches how much we can do in the off season actually, and you've had a lot of work with your clients and you've seen some amazing changes from people who are still working on the golf, and so from the ladies side there's plenty to get involved with. Just head to the website, join up and get involved basically.
I know that you've had a staggering response to this, John. I mean, the numbers really are remarkable from ladies from all over the UK and further abroad and beyond.
Yeah.
So it's great to see how they're embracing it, and it's amazing to see how it's really you've created that snowball effect over the last few years, and clubs are benefiting definitely from it, and long may this continue. So the website looks great, and looking at that, and you can, it's all join for free, get involved.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Great practitioners there as well. With we know Andy really well, so you've got some great practitioners there, and it's in actual fact nutrition. It's a lot which I've been speaking at this time of year. It's we can do a lot of research. I've been doing that a lot of my clients as well, and just when we get into the middle of the season, that's probably not the great time to have that conversation about diet and nutrition on the golf course. Not just what you eat on the golf course, but leading up to events. Certainly some of my guys and girls are playing, their schedules are looking crazy busy already. And it's really important that, we can start that ball rolling now and educate ready for the season. But also, as you and I have discussed, this lockdown, there's so many temptations just to sit on the couch all day. And for me, it's homeschool and, with the 11s and constant nibbles and trying to stay healthy as much as we possibly can.
Definitely, and like you say, in a normal year, we know how much progress our clients make in the off season, and I think although the golf world's shut at the moment, it's almost like, I think for our mental and physical well-being, what can we do? And Yeah, I think there's lots we can do, and it's just letting people know that there's lots of options there. You know, I know you've been having, you know, interaction with your clients still, haven't you, all the way through January? You know, even in the depths of the lockdown, you've had weekly sessions, making some good improvements, I believe, for your players as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel it's taught me an awful lot about myself as a coach as well, weirdly enough. So what I've been doing with my I class them as my kind of real serious developers. So my guys and girls who I will typically see on a fortnightly basis. Sometimes we'll have the 2-hour sessions on a fortnightly basis. Now, what I've been doing with these is actually seeing them on a weekly basis. And we've been doing a face-to-face on Zoom. And each week, you know, I've got to say, we've probably only spent maybe 10 minutes working on swing analysis, or I think for me, the real fun part has been getting to know them a little bit better. This time of year, typically will be, as you know well, would be, we call it the ugly zone. We're going to be going through the swing changes on the range, in the studio. And you know, the weather has been awful, so I don't think there'll be too many golf courses open anyway. So I keep trying to remind them that even without lockdown, they wouldn't have been playing a massive amount of golf, if any. So it's been great not to have the temptation to go and hit golf balls, and actually spend some time planning. So kind of things which I've been doing is working out an actual structure for my players. So young and old, we're talking, you know, school goers to college goers to elite. So everyday workers. I've got a couple of pros who I've been spending some good time with, and actually just putting together an actual structure. So, and a weekly, as staff, it's a weekly calendar. One of my big issues, which I've had over the last couple of years, really is trying to keep on top of all my players when their events are, and what we're actually building up to. So what we've actually done, I've actually got a number of my guys to share a structure and a calendar with me to put something together, whether it's, you know, take the dog for a walk in the morning, and you know, we'll spend an hour doing some floor physical work, and we may spend half an hour doing some golf swing drills. I've got guys who haven't got any facilities, haven't got any nets or anything like that. I have got a few guys who are blessed with their own indoor studios, which looks which is pretty, I'm massively jealous of that.
Yeah, nice.
But yeah, a lot of the stuff, as I say, is giving them some something to go away and present to me the following week, whether that's research based. You know, we spoke about diet and nutrition, tournament entries, schedules, putting together an actual visual year planner as well for my real serious golfers who can burn out during the actual season. So it's actually then having we can have a real good look at exactly what's coming up, what we can work towards, to teach them how to practice better as well. And a lot of this has been conversations which we've just had face to face, like you and I are doing now. We kind of I'm actually on straight after this call today. I'm seeing 2 clients this afternoon. And we're now just moving on to starting that short game theme as well. So a few of them have already sent in preparation some putting videos, some chipping videos. One of them is literally just chipping in the hallway. But again, as you know, John, we can certainly see some flaws in the technique, even if they're showing a video of like 3 or 4 foot putts. They may be executing really, really well, and they just need that reassurance. But I think it's important that we do keep our eye on all sorts, all parts of the game. And, you know, again, it's that holistic approach, and get it. Yeah. When we actually hit shots on a driving range, there's always that consequence of, oh, where's the golf ball going? When we hit shots on the golf course, that consequence is even more, you know, I can't hit it over there. Don't go here. Don't go. So when we're actually not hitting golf shots, that then is the best time to actually make the required changes. So this has pretty much been my golf academy right behind me. All tripods are all.
I can see them in the background.
So this is pretty much where we've delivered everything in this space, just here. And so that's it's been, you know, it's been great, and my clients have really benefited, I feel, and the feedback I've had's been awesome, really. And we've put some fitness plans together as well. I've got them to research some fitness plans. A few of them have been working with the golf PT as well during this time with Ray. Lyle's been it's been awesome as well. He's jumped on a few calls with them as well to help with to really push along the scheduling. A number of them now are working through the performance journal, which Lyle's,
I've seen that. Yeah, it's fantastic.
That's been great, but it really has been the perfect time to do it. So already now I've got a much better idea of what they're playing in, what's coming up, and and also for the recreational golfers, it's been today already we've had a number of email requests come through for online lessons. Now the way our online platform works is slightly different to what I've just discussed. It's literally just come through the website. So if I just actually just I'll walk you through that. So I know that you've been part of this as well.
Yeah, definitely.
So hopefully you can see the screen here.
Yeah, we've got that there. Yeah.
So I'm just going to just slide you down. All being well, there we go. So right at the very top, here's the home page of the screen. There's all the team. We've got Jamie in place as well there. Sad to not to see Rory's face on there.
I know, yeah.
So yeah, I was going to hit the online remote sessions here on the top. And so it's real simple process this, and say we've had stacks of these come through. So client literally goes on here, completes the form. So it just gives a little bit of information about the individual. Obviously, if they're players who we already coached, they completely bypass this. So complete the form, submit, and they can choose either one of these three handsome fellows on the myself, you, and Steve.
Yeah.
Once they've actually checked out on there. Then it's a case of there's a great description here of what I need to do. Any questions, a few of them will fire emails to us or just hit the chat. So we tell them exactly how to record. So whatever part of the game they want help with. They record the videos, they send the videos to us. Now we use a platform called Coach Now, which I know that you've had a great success with using yourself, John.
Yeah, it's a really good interactive platform, dead easy to use, dead user friendly, and gives that creates that private space, doesn't it? Between you and the client, me and the client, and just us two can see the swing. If we can give feedback, really thorough feedback actually, and they can make some great changes. It's interesting listening to some of your clients there. I know at the range when we're open, we see the best changes when we really do work them field drills and we don't hit golf balls, and that's when we see the real impact. So actually now is a perfect time to get these feels, do the drills, and also to your point when you said, if someone chipping in the hallway and chipping on the range, the pattern of movement is the same. It's exactly the same. People don't develop different tendencies when they go on the range to the golf course to at home. It's the same movements, and we can spot them movements and suggest these changes, can't we, to improve the technique going forward.
Yeah, it's definitely the perfect time to create a better habit, isn't it? When we're out on that golf course ready to execute, and we react. We all react in our own way. Now trying to improve the way someone reacts takes a whole host of repetitions.
Absolutely,
yeah. Great. And as you touched upon, I've certainly seen some fantastic swing changes when we look back to November lockdown to what we're actually seeing end of January, February.
Yeah.
When clients will send the videos, this will be via email. They'll receive a thorough instructions what to do. So film themselves, send the videos. Then you'll wait for your screencast. So one of Steve, John, or myself then, depending which one you choose, we compile a screencast, and we actually then instruct for the given changes, and then we'll then send the video back, and then it's over to yourself then to actually to put those changes into action and send them back to us. So it's we've seen the initial videos, we've done our bit. Now we make for you to make the changes. You go away, make those changes, and as I say, even if that is just swinging up fresh air, we can see that you're making that progress. Send it back to us, and then we'll compile the end of session review, split screen, so you can see the before, the after, and it's been great to do this, and it's the feedback we've had from clients is it's been extremely easy, user friendly, and I guess now as well, we can smell no, certainly can today, hint of spring in the air. Fingers crossed. Yeah, we're a matter of potentially 4, 5, 6 weeks away from heading out there onto
definitely, yeah. And it's such a thorough process that as well, that feedback you get, it's real thorough, it's quality. They've got so much to work on, and then they make the changes, come back. We see the review, we review the before and after, like you say. And I think in February that might be a really useful tool to do before we get back to hopefully golf in March. And we're not just going to go back to golf and then realise some of the faults still there. You can have to make the changes now. So when we get back to golf, you can enjoy better golf.
Yeah, definitely.
So fairly simple to get involved with them, isn't it, Rob? Just head to the website and fill the form in and good to go.
Yeah, I mean, it couldn't be easier. Yeah, it really couldn't. But my kind of challenge, if you like, for any of you watching this now, it's been real tough times. We know that there's been snow on the ground for the last few weeks as well. Temperatures sub-zero. Yeah. My challenge now is perhaps look back on you if you are already a golfer and you work, you are an avid golfer and you want to get better. Look back on what's happened in the last couple of seasons. Have a look at the whole, the golf game as a whole. Don't just look at, don't look at pretty looking golf swings here. What areas do you really need to improve? And try and, yourself there, try and formulate, a plan of how we can do that. Yeah. You can do so much stuff by just putting some time aside to plan. John, Steve, myself, all the, we're there for you to help with this. But yeah, the seat. There's been a lot of guys and girls busy practicing. Unfortunately, I was watching a feed just recently of Niall Horan, and he's out in the States right now. And he's just Niall's doing a great job with his company Modest Golf, and they're working with the RNA now to try and get more people into golf. So that's great to see. But he's been out on the driving range and playing every single day out there, which it wasn't great to see that. But
no.
As I keep reminding my clients, there's people are out there currently working harder. They're out there doing it, and so let's even if it's a case of just going out, just up, getting those steps up, because that golf course, we know getting around a golf course can be pretty tiring.
Yeah.
So in actual fact, what have you done, John, just out of curiosity, during this lockdown period? What have you done with your own fitness? And
so I've been, as you know, I do like to run, and me and my friend from, obviously we can't see each other, but we set a little challenge in January to run 100 kilometers. And held each other accountable for that. So every run we screen grabbed it, sent it to each other. And that was quite important, because I think without that, I wouldn't have done it. Mm-hmm. But having that someone to bounce off, and just to be accountable to, it's a bit of fun and it's helped. But I think for me, running, we just about did it on Sunday. We finished 100 kilometers off, and now we're looking at something else for February. But broke it down into sort of 3 or 4 runs a week, manageable chunks over the course of a month, and suddenly you can achieve a good distance. So mainly running for me, really. But doing it with someone else I've really enjoyed it. So that just shows you at this time you can reach out to people, and we're there for everyone. If they want to work on their golf, we're there to help them with it. What about yourself, Hannah? You've been out doing a bit of running, haven't you?
Similar, yeah, very similar, mate. As you know, I've been full on homeschool this time during the day. But my time actually, I've committed throughout January to do 5Ks every day. I've had 2 days off with nice. The snow. I did venture out there in the snow. It was a bit like Bambi on ice, but yeah, you say you like running. I absolutely hate running. Hate and detest it. It very much started off with a run walk, but more walking than running. But now certainly it's more running than walking. It's great to for me, that's been really important. It's good to get the tunes on. Yeah, it's good to get the tunes on, and just have a little bit of selfish me time, really, and feel the benefits. And like the golf as well. I feel that I've done this because I've kind of tried to practice what I'm preaching to a lot of my guys, and I've been inspired by a lot of my golfers who are setting about their structure. So Yeah, it's for me that's been really important, but also studying my time and trying, set myself targets by the end of next week. I'd like to do it in this time, and
setting the goals and
setting the goals.
And that's key, isn't it?
Yeah. But it's been great having the football on every night. Not gonna lie, it's been
some bonuses.
It's been yeah. So no, great, John. It's well, I can't wait to see you soon.
Hopefully get back to it in March, and like I say, we're here for anyone who wants to reach out and get involved with the virtual lessons, the live lessons. There's plenty that you can access. So like you say, as the temperature starts to improve, we start to get back to it. We're here in February for everyone, so get involved. All ages and abilities. Just reach out, and we're here to help.
Yeah, awesome. So any questions, guys? Follow the links which will accompany this video, which goes out. And like we said at the beginning, we hope that you're all staying safe. We wish you all the very best, and we can't wait to see you when the sun's out on those fairways. So thanks so much for your time, John.
Yeah, enjoy that, Rob. Yeah, good catch up, and plenty of good things. Let's keep it going, and look ahead to the season and brighter times ahead.
Yeah, no, great work, ladies, and definitely.
Cool. You too, pal. Yeah, good.